to SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the LA Chargers. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Northern California visits Southern California. The Niners and Chargers, off we go from L.A. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. If he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
At the 39-yard line.
Motion man is Shakir. They go play action here on first down. Complete to Washington. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Here's 3rd and 3.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll look to throw here. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw again. A short throw there to Strange. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 22
that good for 22 and a first down.
Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Britton Strange, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
2nd and 9 now. And this is incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. 9 yards that time. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On play action, they'll throw. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15. First down, 49ers.
So their defense gave up the opening drive touchdown, and now, Charles, they're going to look to work this ball down the field and get the equalizer.
Yeah, there's got to be a little bit of balance in how you're thinking and how you're approaching this game, because the way things go in the NFL today, that opening touchdown often changes your strategy. You feel like you have to match everything right here, right now. I like the way they're being methodical on offense here on their first drive, hoping to get the equalizer, but not forcing anything.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the 49er first down.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
The Niners at 9-7 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll set up to throw. And he is caught. And they'll get this down to the 10. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
A gain of 15. First down, San Francisco.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw here. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A solid stiff arm. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Shakir, incomplete. It's now second and 10.
They'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and sneak it here. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now this time he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, LA! Jordan Watkins, 61 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to have the Niners first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, 49ers.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 43.
And the 49ers first down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of a yard. First down, San Francisco.
Back to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. This offense on 3rd down today, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and a mile. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 10-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, 49ers.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's caught right side by Worthy. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down at the 28. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Able to slither by. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. This is caught. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Yep. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Shedding through the defense. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over.
Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
At the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now back to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Complete to number 1, Xavier Worthy. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's a give up the middle. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Number 24. A gain of 5. First down, 49ers.
He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chargers.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
First down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now he's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the Chargers' 13-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Touchdown!
Touchdown, San Francisco.
From 13 yards out. And the 49ers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here. And start matching them point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
10 yards. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Jordan Watkins.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 42. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Washington, incomplete. Brings up 2nd.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Josh Jacobs. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw again. Losing 9 yards there. And it also brings up 4th. On is the Chargers punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
He was brought down by Derek Stingley.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This now a 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Running straight in. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got the man over the middle, Worthy.
First down pass. Complete to Xavier Worthy.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. To the sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll set up a throw. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. Shoves him away. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The 71 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Khalil Shakir, incomplete. It's now second and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
Second and 9 at the Niners' 26-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Again, he'll drop the throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Back to throw again. Shakir hauls it in. 3rd and 5.
Complete to Khalil Shakir. It's a gain of 5.
They'll set up to throw. And he is caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jordan Watkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from the tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brings up second and 7. At the 28-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Man, he hits him in stride.
The second down pass.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup. First down,
Back
San
to
Francisco.
throw. And his throw here is is going to be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now an injured player here, so a stoppage, and that's Jameson Williams, who's shaken up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Chargers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. The Charger drive about to get going. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And the Chargers 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. A short throw there to Strange. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brenton Strange. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That is caught by Shakir. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That's another Charger.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll look to throw. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal. They will run the draw with Jacobs. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd and 6 coming up. Once again, it's Jacobs. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. That time a 9-play drive. And it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now the Niners down by 7, 53 ticks to go. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here.
And it's third down.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up fourth down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here comes second down.
The quarterback is sacked. A loss of 5 yards.
Back to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete. A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long. He'll look to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. 7 seconds to play. No timeouts, remember. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This to possibly force OT. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And